others fail, the Aimpoint Acro
like, what is this shot?
won't let you down.
So I just see that Aimpoint comes out with a video here announcing the Aimpoint Acro Gen 2 or the P2, whatever they're calling it. And so I thought I would look at this trailer because I saw a small part of it at work and I was just like, I'm going to save it for when I get home. Not that this is super exciting. I just want to say that this isn't like the most exciting thing that the Acro is having a second generation, but it is important because I do have some experience with the Aimpoint Acro and it's got the smallest little battery life I've ever seen. If they fix the battery problem, then it's a contender with Holosun and Trijicon RMR and the other optics out there that have a very long battery life. Not just like 1 year, but multiple years. And so that's what we're looking for here.
Our innovation never stops.
So he pulls it up like it's like a magic trick, just like, okay, let's just pull this little cloth off and just reveal it. I have to remember that Aimpoint is in Sweden, and so, you know, maybe we're gonna see some European type styles in this video, so we'll see.
In our search for perfection,
I mean, that's very European already, this dude. Boom. Alright, kind of going through the engineering.
Hands of our skilled engineers, the most rugged and reliable enclosed red dot system has taken another quantum leap.
Alright, I do like the way it looks a lot. It looks different. The last one had a lot of flat edges on both sides. I can see that they are machining this differently and they're building it up maybe a little bit bulkier. That may be, I mean, I don't think the old Acro was unreliable in terms of how it was built, but if they're beefing it up a little bit, that's completely fine with me. I mean, it's looking good. The back where the window is looks a little bit different, more rounded off. Interesting. I think it looks great. I think it looks good. Let's see.
Aimpoint Acro is built for a tough, demanding world.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The G-force imposed when the sight is accelerated to maximum speed.
Ooh, you see this slow-mo video capture that they got on the slide going back in the water, just going back and forth. That's really cool. I'll take a look at that again. Although obviously what he's saying is like obvious, like, yeah, it's supposed to withstand G-force, you know, the violence of a slide going back and forward and the violence of a round being fired. But let's take a look at this slow-mo.
The G-force imposed when the sight is accelerated to maximum speed.
That's cool.
In less than 1 millisecond is nothing but brutal. Hundreds of times greater than any human could endure.
All right, so it's,
you
know, it's built tough. So that's interesting. I just see EMP protected. I don't know, maybe because the battery's so small, or I don't know, maybe there's some special circuitry in there, because I know that's a thing. But are other red dots EMP protected? Is this the first one to be EMP protected? That might be interesting, as I don't know if that is something that is a new thing. I don't expect anything crazy new from an Aimpoint or a Trijicon or that kind of thing. But if they figure out the technology to put that in a little small optic, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's a known thing, if red dots are EMP protected. That's the first I've ever seen of it.
Durability. We set the standard for testing pistol optics.
All right, it's in like a tumbler.
When our competitors settle for less, we raise our bar higher. testing the Aimpoint Acro.
This is what's cool about a big company like Aimpoint, is they can do a lot of testing on their optics. So all these little machines that you're seeing that are firing rounds off, they're doing these kinds of like water dunking tests and stuff. That's actually really cool, and it's something that a smaller company would not be able to build a whole rig specifically for that.
Second generation to withstand over 20,000 rounds of the more brutal 40 Smith & Wesson caliber.
20,000 rounds.
And still firing. Only the most suitable prime quality materials in perfect harmony will be strong enough.
So the housing seems to be the same material, probably, just a little bulkier.
Where others fail, the Aimpoint Acro
like, what is this shot?
won't let you down.
It's just so
The
goofy.
large 2032 battery.
See,
combined
okay.
With our most innovative circuitry.
That's what the Aimpoint needed. It didn't need a little tiny little watch battery or whatever it was using before that only lasted 10,000 hours. It needed an actual big, was it 2032? Which is what everybody else uses. Should have been done at the get-go, but good on them for fixing it. It's not this grand thing, you know. It shouldn't be this grand life-changing thing. It just should be, look, we fixed the issues with our original product, and here is the next generation. This is a very dramatic video. We got the person talking over the video. You've got all these really good visuals. It's stunning, you know. The visuals are really cool. But I just find it so funny that they're making it such a dramatic, cinematic experience to announce the next Acro.
And new light-emitting diode.
New diode, that's interesting.
Gives you the same battery lifetime known from Aimpoint.
Boom!
For 5 years. Always ready, always on.
5 years, so that would be...
Rugged keypad technology.
5 years, so that would be 50,000 hours, if that makes sense. So that's like everyone else now. So now they're at least at the level of Trijicon, Holosun. I'm not exactly sure about the Trijicon, but I know the Holosun optics are 50,000 hours. Plus, you know, depending on shake awake. I don't know if this has shake awake. Depending on, you know, Holosun has the that little solar panel, so that affects it most likely. But I wonder what 50,000 hours on what setting they say.
Offers a distinct tactile feel.
No new buttons.
And zero risk of unintentional changes.
Oh no! Boom!
To your settings. The slim
nice little chest holster
edges housing the lenses allows you the perfect shooting experience.
They say slim housing around the lens. Yo, the Acro has some of the biggest walls around the actual lens that I've ever seen in a red dot. I mean, we'll see what they say.
With or without mounted
That's cool. I like that a lot.
covers.
That's really cool.
Aimpoint Acro, second generation. Simply
These are the most Swedish, European-looking people in these videos that they have. Makes sense. It's Aimpoint.
most effective way to aim your firearm. Because you should not settle for anything less.
I don't know if that guy actually is what said that, but that's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna click off this. Alright, so there's the reveal video, huh? Like I said, very dramatic, very cinematic, but I think it's what we all expected out of a Gen 2 Acro. Yeah, different button placement. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they got sued by Trijicon, is what, like, kind of like how Holosun did. Looks beefier. That's always good. Battery life was the biggest concern, and they seemingly fixed that. So I think it's a good upgrade, and I'm kind of happy that it's coming around because yes, the Acro is a good dot from my experience. I like the housing. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Thanks for watching this video. This is just something I wanted to make a video about because I'm interested in it, and if you clicked on it, then you as well. But I don't see a lot of people have seen this video. It's got like 3,187 views on it. Came out today, but that's not a lot of engagement for a release video. But then again, they're Aimpoint. They don't make videos regularly, and so it's gonna be more like the YouTube channels that show this trailer off. So cool. Let me know what you think about the new Aimpoint Acro. Does it look like something you would buy? Does it look like a substantial enough upgrade? I think it looks cool, but it's going to be like $800 obviously, or $700, so it's going to be pricey. Alright, either way, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.